Matt, I would like to welcome you to our family. I've been waiting for this moment, well, probably over 20 years now. When Sharayah was a teenager, I worked hard to protect her from making this decision too young. I used to threaten her with the first prospector to come to the front door, so to use a 410 on him. It's a shotgun. It's a good thing we don't always carry through with the things that we say. Truth be told, Matt, years before I met you, Sharayah claimed she had a list of 21 requirements for a husband. And apparently you met all of them.
Yay!
She's had gusts of up to 470 words a minute talking about you. I don't remember seeing her so happy before. I've prayed for Sharayah's future husband. I've been here to answer prayer. Excuse me, a basket case when it comes to emotions. I can truthfully say that I knew this day would come, and I've been thinking about what I'd like to say in terms of counsel and wishes for my baby girl. Love constantly, accuse slowly, forgive quickly, share everything, be each other's best friend. May God bless your union and bring you the greatest joy today and always.
Husband and wife. Those are two words I never saw in my future. Something I never thought I would be a part of, and you came into my life. I'd never imagined it was possible for another person to bring me so much joy, to inspire me so greatly, or to love me so deeply. I love you, Matthew Brisco. Today is the day we have so eagerly been waiting for. It is a day I thought would never ever come for me, and then you entered my life. Soon we will say the vows that will take us across the threshold when we will be husband and wife. You make me happier than I ever thought was possible, and it feels like a lifetime is not long enough for me to fully show you just how much I love you. My first promise to you on this day, our wedding day, is that I will do my best every day to show you the depth of my love. Love, Sharayah Brisco.
When I first met Matt, I thought he was quirky and fun and just adorable and very enjoyable to be around.
Yeah, about 15 years ago, through a stroke of luck, Sharayah and I met at the BC Winter Games. I was playing for the Vernon team, she was playing for the Van der Hoof team, of all places. But it wasn't until like 13, 14 years later that we actually reconnected in Grand Prairie. You know, the day she posted on Facebook that she was single, I said, hey, we haven't been for squash for a while, we should go play squash.
When we started actually dating and just spending more time together, every single day seemed to be getting better than the last. And one of the things I love the most about him now, better than I did back when I first met him, is he is absolutely amazing at communicating. When we started dating at the end of October, beginning of November, by the following February, 4 months later, I knew I was going to marry that man. And he'd been telling me at the time that he wanted to date for at least 2 years before getting married. In my mind, I'm like, okay, come on, buddy, get with the program. Like, I figured out what's taking you so long to figure it out. Apparently, he had figured it out, though, and he knew before then that he wanted to marry me. But he told me the whole 2-year thing to try and throw me off because I'm difficult to surprise. And he absolutely did surprise me when, you know, he bought my ring and the way he proposed and everything.
She's basically the female version of me, you know, just her bubbly personality and her positivity towards everything. You know, she's so slow to anger and quick to forgive and, you know, just does the little things that make life simple. We are in sync whenever we go for walks, hand in hand, making sure our steps are in sync so that our arm swing is perfectly aligned, and everything about her is amazing.
My grandpa passed away 2 years ago. He and my grandma, I always looked up to them with their relationship. So when Matt actually did his proposal, the first person I called was my grandma. So I told her that, you know, we were engaged, and I told her what the wedding date was. Actually, it's Mother's Day. And my grandma responded by saying she and Grandpa, when they got married on May 14th, what would have been 71 years ago now, it was Mother's Day when they got married. So that just told me that it was the absolute right day for us to choose to get married, and made everything just perfect. So 71 years ago today, my grandparents said their vows.
Sharayah, you are the moon of my life, and I love you so very much. And I know that I'm your sun and stars, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Matthew, I love you more than I thought it was ever possible to love somebody, and you are everything that I hadn't even dreamed of that I could get. You are my world to me, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you and fill up that photo album that you gave me this morning. I cannot wait for all of our adventures.
Sharayah and Matthew, because you'll be safe in marriage, you can take risks. Because you have a promised future, you can take extraordinary chances. Because you know that you are loved, you can step beyond your fears. Because you have been chosen, you can transcend your insecurities.
I really want to come get you, but I gotta stay here. Oh my God.
Sharayah and Matthew stand here together, so truly excited about the years of marriage ahead. The marriage will be the intertwining of two stories, two life stories. As individuals, they have each had a unique and life-shaping past, and now they will willingly choose to set aside the solitary exploration of their individual lives to discover who they are in the presence of one another. Do you, Matthew, offer yourself wholly and joyfully? And do you choose Sharayah as the person with whom you will share your life with? In laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of her and trusting what you do not yet know, so long as you both shall live. And if so, please say, I do.
I do.
Do you, Sharayah, offer yourself wholly and joyfully? And do you choose Matthew as the person with whom you will share your life with? In laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of him and trusting of what you do not yet, so long as you both shall live. And if so, would you please respond with, I do.
I do.
Matthew and Sharayah, they have pledged their love in front of us, in our presence, and have confirmed their promises by the joining of hands and the exchanging of rings. Therefore, it is my honor and it is my privilege. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Matthew, you may kiss your bride.